Question 24, JAM 2023 past question physics. The defect of the eye lens which occurs when the ciliary muscles are weak is called dash. A. Long-sightedness. B. Short-sightedness. C. Presbyopia. D. Astigmatism. First, the correct answer to this question is presbyopia. But in order to have a concrete understanding of how the human eyes work, I made a drawing of the vertical view of the human eye. First, the human eyes is a natural optical instrument that God gave everybody. So it works based on the principle of refraction of light. So optical instrument. Now, these are the major parts of the human eyes. We have, first of all, we have the cornea, which is the outer part of the eyes. It offers the eyes some protection and controls the amount of light or impurities that enters into the eyes, followed by the aqueous humor. Now, both aqueous humor and vitreous humor, they are in form of liquid. So they offer the eyes a spherical shape. They make the eyes maintain its spherical shape. You know, just like filling a balloon with air or water, it will make the balloon maintain its physical spherical shape. Now, another part of the eyes is the iris, which contains the pupil. The iris is like a stop or a diaphragm, which controls, which expand and contract and control the amount of light that enters into the eyes. If you look at your eyes, that black part of your eyes, the very black one is the pupil, while the other part that is not very black is known as the iris. Now, immediately after the pupil, we have the lens. Yes, this is exactly where the major optical work. This is where it works. Now, the amount of light that is coming from outside will enter into the lens, and this lens is a converging lens. It will be converged. The amount of light rays that are coming will be converged here at the retina. This is the retina. The retina is the part of the eyes that is the screen of the eyes where images are formed in the eyes. So as light enters into the lens, it will be focused on the retina and provide an inverted image that is turning upside down at the retina. That's not all. Now, the image will now be transferred to the optical nerve. It is now the optical nerve that will transmit the picture of the image into the brain. The brain will now interpret what we are seeing. Now, beside or above and under the lens, we have the ciliary muscle, which is part of our question. The ciliary muscle always contract and expand so as to control the lens. So the ciliary muscle is what helps the eyes to adjust the focal length so that we can see something that is far or something that is close. So that means the accommodation of the eyes. What's the accommodation? Accommodation is the ability of the eyes to adjust its focal length. So the ability of the ciliary muscle to adjust the focal length. Now, if we want to see something that is far, so it is the ciliary muscle that will expand. To see something that is close, the ciliary muscle will contract so that we can see things very well. Now, there can be a problem in the ciliary muscle. Anytime the ciliary muscle becomes weak or hard, it will affect the lens. So it will make the lens not to accommodate very well. So that's a problem. Many things can lead to it. Old age can lead to it, and many other natural factors like the food that we eat and many other things. Now, this ciliary muscle, the eye defect that occurs due to problems in the ciliary muscle is called presbyopia. Now, presbyopia can be divided into two. We have long-sightedness and short-sightedness. Long-sightedness is also known as hypermetropia. Hypermetropia. While short-sightedness is known as myopia. Myopia. So when does hypermetropia occur? The long-sightedness is the ability to see something that is far, but inability to see something that is close. So in that case, to see something that is, you'll be seeing something that is far, but you can't see something that is close. Because that object that is close to you, the image will be formed at the back of the retina instead of forming on the retina. So for us to see something well, image must be formed on the retina. If image is not formed on the retina, there is problem. So for long-sightedness, image will be formed at the back of the retina. So we can't see something that is far like that. Now, we can't see something that is close. We only be able to see something that is far. Now, myopia occurs when there is problem in the ciliary muscle such that we can't see something that is far, but we can see something that is close. In this case, image will be focused in front of the retina instead of forming on the retina. That's short-sightedness. Now, apart from that, we have the sclerotic layer, which is the outer part of the hair, the inner part of the inner layer of the hair. Now we have the optic nerve, which transmits any image that is formed on the retina, and it will be transported to the brain. The brain will now interpret it. Now we have the yellow spot. This yellow spot is the most sensitive part of the retina. This is where clear image of object is formed. So now, one thing about retina is that it produces an inverted image. I've said it before. Now, it is the brain that will help you. All these things, they occur in a split of seconds. In a blink of an eye, what you see, you'll be able to see it there. Your brain will quickly invert it back and make it upright, and it will tell you that this is what you are seeing, this is what you are seeing. Now, the correct answer to this is presbyopia, because this and this, they are still a type of this. But astigmatism, this one is not a problem that occurs in the ciliary muscle. This one occurs at the eye, at the cornea or the iris. This is a problem whereby this one occurs anytime eyes is seeing two image at the same time. The two eyes cannot take a clear picture of one thing, so thereby causing blurry vision. Anytime we have blurry vision, that's astigmatism, and it is not caused by the ciliary muscle. It's a problem of cornea and iris. With this little explanation, I believe you can understand how the human eyes work. Thank you very much.